And so if I don't have anything physically or mentally to do, like I'm just going to preoccupy myself with like technology, right? So today, because I have so much here to take my attention, sometimes I've got a water shortage, or sometimes my water pump isn't working, or sometimes my, whatever. So I find myself like for a little while there, I would wake up and I would find a challenge, and I'd be outside in my robe going, like what am I going to do about this now? I'm like, so every day was a new thing. Or I'd come home from, I do have a little job across the water at a resort. So I'd come home from work and I would find another challenge. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, how am I going to figure this out? And then I told the universe, I'm like, okay, can we tone it down a little bit? There's a lot of challenges here. Like a little less would be good. And so now I'm at a little less. So it's great. But my point is, I have a job outside as well. And when we work with people, there's always going to be interactions, and there's always going to be thoughts and things, and it's never going to be perfect. And so oftentimes we go home and we ruminate on stuff that happened at work because it wasn't perfect, or you had that interaction with that person, or there's that one person at work that you do a little bit of this with. And so I'm not excluded from those, and I have those interactions. And sometimes, I would have otherwise come home and sat and let that, marinate and, go over and over and over in my brain. Here, I don't have time for that. Like, I don't even have time to like look at, stuff like that. My preoccupation is like the animals and the house and the stuff that's going on here. And so I feel like in a way it's a really healthy way to live, because you're preoccupied with like physical and natural things that need your attention. Right. So, yeah.
It's very true. So much of the technology, it's so disassociative.
It takes us away
Yeah.
from dealing with all of those things.
And at the same time, it's really hard to make friends in the city, especially these last years, because you can't talk to anyone. They're always on the screen. They got the thing in the ears.